I feel you. All right, guys, we are live. Welcome to another edition of R is Untitled. I am your host, R. Thank you guys for tuning in. Always, I gotta put this out there before anything else. Like, share, and subscribe. If you watch the content, you care for it, you like it a lot. Yay, listen, even leave a comment. Even if I suck as a host and you don't like the show, hey, comment on that too. I take all types of constructive criticism. It's all good. So again, like, share, and subscribe. I would so greatly appreciate that. Hey, listen, we're trying to get to 1,000 subs. It all begins with 1. So again, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate that. And with that being said, let me introduce my people, the guys and lady in the room with me. First of all, she resides in CT. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Her name is Evelyn. Evelyn, thanks for joining us tonight. Hopefully all is well with you. Also joining us, my man in Queens. I'm not gonna say where, of course. I never reveal his details on where he stayed when somebody might be trying to come get him. My man David, big Met fan, he's here as well. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hope all is well with you. And last, and certainly not least, the ride or die. The guy was in the Bronx, the BX. He mentioned it before we even got on, but now he resides in the Carolina. I'm not gonna say which one. It could be South, could be North. But whatever, it's just Carolina. Dominic,
he don't know. He don't know, Dave.
Yeah, he doesn't even know. That's right.
I do know. I don't want to blow him up. I do know.
You do know.
It's all good. So Dominic Donato, you're here. Thank you very much for joining us.
And where, pray tell, is our host?
That is a secret, sir. I will never reveal that. I could be in Yonkers. I could be anywhere.
Dave, he got the background like. You ever see when somebody gives the interview and they
yeah.
I did that purposely.
I will say this before we get started. We got
sir.
4 cameras on. We got 4 cameras on tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah,
How long
that's
that
right.
lasts?
That's right.
How long that lasts? Exactly. Like I was
knew
saying,
there was something different about.
And I ain't wearing a hat.
I am.
That's
I'm waiting for that guy.
I feel
I'm waiting for that guy.
Different.
Yep.
I'm waiting for that guy. You see what I got on, right?
That's
you got the silhouette.
Yeah, he's all dressed up.
I got the same one.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like wearing a hat. I hardly ever do this in my house.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm normally in my outside
Is
room.
it cold? Is it cold?
It's cold down there. It's cold out there.
It's cold up, man.
It's cold
that
out
ain't cold. That ain't cold. It's going to be 6 degrees below zero.
Yeah.
On Friday.
No sleet, freezing rain. Where I live, it's going to be a mixture of sleet and rain and ice.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
it's going to be
that time of year.
We're supposed to get like 3-4 inches of snow and 6 degrees below zero.
Yeah.
I'm not even stepping outside my house. I might just throw the food out to the ferals out my window.
Even through everything I just said, it'll still be like 40 degrees.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I'll take 40.
I'll take that. I gotta be honest with you. Like, me personally, I cannot stand the summertime. Anything over 87 degrees, I'm done. Let me put it to you like this: if I have to work and it's like 90 degrees and I'm scheduled to work, I'll call out because I'm not gonna go. Yeah, I'll call out. That's just how I am, man. I'm not doing that because again,
I don't like the heat because of what I have to do with all the grass and.
I feel
it. This year might be my year that I just.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I got a guy.
Yeah, I'm getting too old, guys.
Yeah, I used to do it as a kid, Rodney. You know how my lawn and stuff was.
Exactly.
Saturday mornings, that was my job. Took me
that was the assignment right there.
Yeah.
Because Dave has a nice house like the corner. So
yeah,
and it takes me about 2.5 hours to do my whole front and back.
Yeah,
and I'm a nitpicker. I'm very. The lines got to be fucking going. I don't use my riding.
Are you a crisscrosser? You do the X's all the way down?
No, that shit. I go down like the front yard. I only do it with my self-propel.
Yeah,
and I go down.
Every time I would
always turn around. So it takes me about an hour and change just to do the front yard, and the back yard is like.
So hold on. So are we officially in the old people's part of the program?
Yes, we are.
I'm sorry, Dave. Let's talk about sports.
All right, with that being said,
Dave.
we was riding in that section for a while. It's all good. let's get into a little football with this firing. I know, Dom, you have felt a certain type of way about guys, head coaches experiencing success, during the regular season and also during the playoffs or whatnot. I mean, I kind of saw this coming. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought the last game before this debacle that happened with Denver, I thought he was going to fire him then, because if they had lost the previous game, he was getting fired. I already saw this coming, to be perfectly honest, because again, management must have felt that this is a wall we're constantly running into. The thing that bothers me is that this was the best chance this season for Buffalo to advance to the big game. This was their best shot. You had no KC and Mahomes. You had no Lamar Jackson or Baltimore. And there's no way in the world you should let an upstart team, as good as they are, but an upstart team come in and win that game and deny your chance to go to the AFC Championship. That's a fireable offense in my book.
Well,
yeah.
Wow.
Hey, I got to be honest.
I saw it coming when everybody else got fired. I said, if this guy don't win, he's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
And again,
I go back to Dave. Me and you are Jet fans.
Yep.
I mean, we got guys getting canned in the playoff. My team was done in week 4.
Yeah.
And we still got the same coach.
We still got the same. Yeah.
And I'm looking at the quality of coaches that got fired.
Yeah.
That could have possibly took us, I can't say to the next step because we haven't made a step.
Right.
Exactly.
But could have gave us a little.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
So I you know what? At the end of the day, I got to start having faith in Glenn. And
you have to, as a fan, you hope so. Let's see what moves that the Jets, because I think do they have the number 2 pick?
No,
they don't. I thought
they
the number 3. I think.
Okay.
Is it the
Vegas, the Giants?
Yeah. The Vegas?
Nah, the Giants pick like 5th, don't they?
Vegas Chargers.
I'm gonna look it up right now, guys.
Look it up.
Vegas Rams. I don't know what is Vegas. They keep changing names.
I thought they were one.
Raiders.
The Raiders are the Raiders. Exactly.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know anymore.
I could have sworn that they get the number 2 pick, so they're not going to have a chance to get Mendoza if he's the consensus number 1 pick. And to be honest, as listen, I saw that championship game and that run.
Jets are number 2.
Jets are number 2?
Yes, sir.
They are number 2. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Real quick, Vegas, Jets, Cardinals, Titans. Wow. Giants.
Yeah.
Just the top 10. Cleveland. Commanders, Saints, Chiefs at number 9. And the Dolphins the Bengals at number 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the Jets do have the number 2 pick. And I'm pretty sure Vegas needs a quarterback. So
they were all there at that game, looking at them.
Yeah.
So, but I heard something crazy today. I was driving home, and I had sports radio on. I think I had the fan on, and I heard a rumor that Mark Cuban was involved in that Indiana team. He was at the
college
game.
Team.
The football team. Yeah, Mark Cuban was actually at the game, and I saw him while I was watching it. But they said that Mark Cuban, because this kid Mendoza actually has another year of eligibility,
right?
Wow. And the rumor is that Cuban is willing to pay him what he would make in the NFL his first year, in order for him to come back.
Oh, to come back to Indiana?
NIL?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so it's a crazy rumor that was, and they even said it's a crazy rumor. It may not be any truth to it, but there's always a possibility.
Right.
You know what's scary about this NIL? I mean, God bless them, they're making money. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But in a case like this, okay, Dave don't want to go to the Raiders. Somebody's going to offer him money to stay in Indiana. But you know what? You're still going to a shitty team next year.
Right.
It don't matter. You're going to go to a shitty team.
You're not going to the reigning Super Bowl champs.
No, you're not.
Right.
Exactly.
You're going to a shitty team. You're going to the worst team in the NFL.
That's right. And it may be worse than the one that you
Exactly.
Exactly.
It could be Cleveland. It could be the Jets.
It could, right. Yeah.
It all you know what? Getting back to the Jets, it all depends on you know, there's some quarterbacks out there. Not the Oregon guy, the quarterback, he's staying another year. That's yeah, I know for sure. He's staying another year. He's not gonna be declaring for the draft. I don't think he wants the possibility of playing with the Jets, unfortunately. I think he's gonna stay in Oregon. But I gotta tell you, this kid Mendoza, while I saw the game and that run he did was incredible. Incredible run, incredible play by him. I don't know. I don't know if his game is gonna translate well in the NFL. This could be a case of
wow.
Hey man, you know this is a hot take. It could be a bad take, hot take as well. But again, I like the kid. I wish him success, but I don't think his game will translate well in the NFL.
And this isn't about a quarterback. This is about a coach.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Mike McCarthy is interviewing with the Steelers, and that just makes me want to cry because he's just not that talented.
That's not a good look. No. He has done. Has he done anything really? I mean, I know he was coach of Green Bay at one point. Did they even win a championship with him at the helm?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. He might have won the one that Aaron Rodgers, you know, when he was quarterback in Green Bay. He might have won, possibly. But even with that, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed, to be perfectly honest. So
the
Jets
have
the
thing about the Steelers, you know, they had that run of 4 head coaches since 1969, I think they said. And now I think that's out the window as far as, because I don't think they're going to find somebody that they're going to have that kind of longevity anymore. Right. I think they're going to fall back to what the rest of the league is doing. There was a nice run of 4 coaches in you know, 55 years or so, but I think that's a thing of the past now. And
I totally agree.
They're going to have short leases, I think.
Yeah. And this is why I say no offense, Ev, and no offense, Hollop, if you're listening as well. And even Hollop knows. He's like, listen. He's like, who are you going to get that's going to be better than this guy?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
even if you bring somebody that might be a hot candidate, so to speak.
Right.
You're going to struggle at first. You're going to see the first non-winning season by this organization in damn near 20 years. It's going to happen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's going to happen.
I think
change. Mm-hmm.
I feel like I mean, Tomlin was a legend, obviously, and he's going to continue to work for the NFL. I don't care if he takes a year off. But like coaching in general, like the coach for the Jets, they haven't had a winning season since like 2010. Maybe they should consider like a whole revamp.
They've done that, Ev.
Yeah, they do. They've done it like twice in the last 4 years.
Yeah, we've done the revamp, the redo, the rewind.
So what's the problem then?
Well, here's the problem that, as I see it, they've got to stick with Glenn only because if they don't, then it's going to look like they don't know what they're doing.
And they don't.
They don't, but they don't want you to know that they don't. So it's right now they're in the we've got a plan mode. You know,
smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, well, it's been smoke and mirrors with the Jets for many years. You know, it's 1 year, it's the defense is so good, but then they've got no offense. And then the next year they bring in Aaron Rodgers and everybody gets all excited, and then you know it's 1, 2, 3, 4th play, and he's done. So it's I don't know. Some people call it the Namath curse. I don't know. But I'm a Jets fan, and you know, but I'm a fan with very low expectations. Yeah, you know, so I don't get bent out of shape. You know, week 1, I'm in it. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what this team looks like, because every year it's a different team. And that's the other thing. I don't feel like they have anything to build on. So they just
it's a rookie every season.
Yeah, it's always something like that. So week 1, I want to see, well, who are they? And then by week 2, it's like they might be the same. This year they kind of fooled me in the beginning, though.
I'm sure.
What was it? Pittsburgh.
The opening game.
That opening game, and even though they didn't win,
right?
They were showing me something, and I hated the calls that Glenn made, though, with those those 2-point conversion things. I thought that was a waste. But anyway, by week 3, it was like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
By week four, our season was over.
Pretty much. Let me bring in live here. Mr. Live is here. Your mic is live, and also Rob, your mic is live. Thanks for joining me, gentlemen. Hope you guys are doing well. We're just talking about football real quick.
Yeah,
what up, Live?
What's
good? What's good, Dom? What's good, everybody, man? You know what I'm saying? My brother and sister. You know what I'm saying? Everything's suave, man. Everything's suave.
He messed up the camera. Everybody was on camera. And then,
I'm trying to respect the lobby. I'm gonna be on camera in a second, B. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I gotta get my onesie. I gotta take my onesie off.
You gotta finish getting dressed. Yeah.
I'm in my Teddy onesie. I can't expose that.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, you gotta
do what you gotta do. It's cold.
It's freezing out this motherfucker. For real.
Yeah. Live be on here looking like Winnie the Pooh.
You know what's funny? You know what? I want to say something about the football and whatnot, specifically the Jets, and specifically the Jets, but any other team, as a matter of fact. A lot of this blame should go to some of these GMs and whatnot. And I'll go even further. What happened to the developmental? What happened to the scouting team? These guys aren't doing their jobs. You understand? Because you can take a guy like Sam Darnold, who's on the verge of going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. And he was with the Jets. And I told you guys, I said a long time ago, I like this kid because what I liked, he showed leadership because he went and he took his offensive line out to dinner, showing. Listen, I kind of like that, And this is a guy from USC, and I don't really back USC quarterbacks up like that.
No,
I really don't. I think they're the worst.
Can I say something about football real quick? You know what I'm saying?
Please do, brother.
Like football is such a I think it's aside from baseball, I think it's the most Americana, right? Kind of situation in this country, and it's very easy to have a whole bunch of fandom surrounded in football. Football saved my life, man. When my grandmother died, man, and football and the deep knowledge of it saved my life. You understand what I'm saying? So, in one form or fashion, it got me over the hump. And it's I say that to say it's so easy to be a fan of that like most of these teams don't have to do a lot to keep keep your patronage. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like the Jets. You know what I'm saying? Like all they had to do was bring Parcells back, and I was back on board. Curtis Martin came down. I was like, and he was on the hated Patriots. I hated the Patriots.
Yeah,
that whole situation. Right. But he came down to New York, and I was like, boom. And again, I'm connected, and I'm an old Giants fan, and again, the Jim Harbaugh thing is such a kind of because he was a quarterback at one time, right?
No, that was his brother.
His brother was, I think.
His brother was, okay.
Okay.
John Harbaugh was the Denver Broncos, I think? Yeah.
Something like that. Mm-hmm. So so again, you know what I'm saying? Like I think that's part of the thing with these GMs are. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy to throw sparklers up in the air, and call it football and will react and patronize. So
right. Good point, brother. Good point. But again, like I said, man, these organizations and their failure to develop players or whatnot haven't been the right system or whatnot. Instead, you throw these guys out there to the wolves or whatnot, they get eaten up. Then you cut them, they go elsewhere, and they succeed. They succeed. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And the reason they succeed is
um,
these scouts, they see the potential in these guys. They say, oh, maybe we can fit him in the system. Maybe we can get him some wide receivers, a running back, a offensive line if he's a quarterback. And that'll, help towards his success. And we're seeing that. Sam Darnold is on the verge. As a matter of fact, he already did it 2 times in his career. I think back-to-back, 14-win seasons. Once with the Minnesota Vikings and again with the Seattle Seahawks, who happen to have the best record in the NFC conference.
Yeah.
Going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Doesn't make.
I shouldn't say that.
Well, no, he has potentially go to the Super Bowl and possibly win. Go figure that.
Yep.
Now,
go figure that.
Let me ask you, what's his name? Geno Smith. Would he make a good Steeler quarterback?
You know what? As much as
he was on the Jets.
Yeah.
He was on the Jets.
He had success. Where did he have his success last? Was it
Seattle?
Yeah. But this year with the Raiders, it wasn't happening.
No.
And how old is Geno now?
Wow.
Shit, man. Geno's got to be,
I think.
Yeah, I would say like early 30s, like 32, 33, perhaps.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, I thought he was older than that.
He might be. I'm just
He's
throwing
been
it
around for a while, but
Yeah.
I mean, as far as age, I think he's in his mid-30s.
35.
Okay.
35.
Okay. Yeah,
but I think
don't. No, Ev. Nah.
No.
I don't see that being.
Y'all got a better chance of Aaron Rodgers coming back.
right. But
I mean, if you're gonna say Geno Smith, I mean,
they need to. They keep going after these veteran quarterbacks, and
they got no choice.
I'm not saying Aaron Rodgers didn't do a good job. He did freaking totally out of the park, different than Russell Wilson. Wilson had 2 good games. That was it. Rodgers, he did pretty good. He was 85% most of the time.
Right.
But he looked dazed and confused in that last game.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, and that's
I hate to say it. I mean, I'm not an Aaron Rodgers, but he
I'm not
looked dazed and confused. There was times he got up and I thought he was looking for where he was at.
It was like there was miscommunication.
Right.
He thought he was back in the Jets uniform.
What the hell's going on here, right?
Wait a minute. Where am I?
Exactly. It's bad, man. It was bad. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Well, you know what? I had hope for him. I thought he was gonna get them over the hump and win one playoff game, but obviously that didn't happen or whatnot. But he wasn't bad this year. He wasn't too bad. Yeah, he showed signs of weariness, but he really wasn't that bad. I thought he was.
Well,
decent.
he stayed the whole season, so that's a plus.
Exactly.
Right.
So again, to me, it's a win for him. But
I'll tell you what, though, man, I had hopes for the Texans because they can play defense. I didn't think Stroud would have a game like that.
Bro, I don't know what happened to this guy this season.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you see the end play?
Yes, I did. I was like, what the hell's going on here? Again.
I was like,
and I like the guy. I like CJ.
When y'all got me back into this football shit, I mentioned him. Like, this kid's gonna be. And I'm thinking when they played that, if he shows up, because that defense,
rough.
They'll run your ass ragged.
Exactly.
For 4 plays. I mean, you'll hit pay dirt because their offense didn't do shit. So
they ain't doing
goddamn. Was on the field a little too much, but
that's what happened.
They make you earn your way.
That's what happened.
Serious.
He's a decent quarterback though. CJ Stroud, he's decent.
He's young. He's young.
I think he stands a chance of coming back. He's not gonna.
With the right team. With the right team, I don't think
he's on the right team.
He's on the right team. They got to develop it, whatnot. They got to develop an offense, whatnot. That coach, DeMarco, D'Amico, I like that kid. You know?
Yeah. And he's not a retread.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Mm-hmm.
Our brother Ronan Black, your mic is live as well. I see you on mute. I get it. I get it. Sometimes my background noise is all good. Bro.
Dom, everybody. This is Rob. I just came to say hello.
Yes.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing, Rob?
I gotta run. So I apologize. My daughter's in the hospital. So
yeah, blessings, Rob. You know what I'm saying? Enough wishes,
definitely.
man. Hope she recovers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Have a great night.
All right, Rob.
Take care, Rob.
Oh.
Yeah, that's that. As a parent, that's
yeah.
You already know. You already know the deal.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get into some other stuff real quick. I don't know about you guys, but I'm not feeling this. Commissioner bobblehead, Adam Silver. Dom, I had to coin.
Would you say bobblehead?
Yeah. Commissioner bobblehead, aka Adam Silver. Yeah, listen. Does anybody, first of all, really understand this whole thing?
Well, you're not supposed to
I
understand.
actually got it right now.
Oh, you got it?
I was telling y'all about it a while ago.
Yeah.
And here we go again. Some more.
Well, because it's coming up. That's why I had to bring it back up.
More gimmicks. The gimmick commissioner.
The gimmick. Yeah. I don't.
The U.S. versus the world.
You know what? I don't care because I haven't watched the NBA All-Star game in years.
Exactly. I haven't watched the All-Star game in
exactly.
Yeah.
So this is an attempt for him to gain viewership amongst the fans or whatnot. Because I'm pretty sure the ratings aren't that great.
Well, all he's doing is a swap because all the old school fans ain't watching no more.
Right.
So he's just swapped out the old for new fans, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a gimmicky person. Just give me.
And it sounds weird, guys. There's two of our. It's U.S. versus the world. In other words,
right.
We have two teams. They have one. I think it's. Hold on, let me get it, guys. It's four 12-minute games.
Right.
Like 1 quarter length. The two teams with the best records after the initial 3 games play in another. Here we go, guys. This will be number 4. Another championship. So you got the Summer League champ, the Super Cup champ, the All-Star champ, and the NBA champ. This shit is just total bizarre, guys.
So where are they going to hang this banner? At the UN?
Yeah, I guess. Or Bosnia.
At the Hague.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense.
It's at the G3 summit or whatever it is.
Come on, guys. Now this one, honestly, this one has to be the worst.
It's by far worse than when Griffin jumped over the hood of the damn car. That was bad. That was bad. That was so bad.
So at this point, we shouldn't even watch this bullshit. Which I know
I haven't watched it in years. I haven't watched it in years. Like again, man. My I remember the Glenn Rice one, man. I remember the 41 points for Glenn Rice. I remember. Ivy and Marbury.
That one was
the last one I saw live.
I think it might have been.
Like those were games, man. They, and really the simple formula, man. And like this is not even hard fucking math. It's like, make the All-Star game mean something.
Right.
Right, and I heard Dom say a couple of suggestions. I heard a couple of suggestions from Steve, on Bleed Blue and everything. But I'm like, make it mean something.
Right.
Make it mean, tiebreakers. And whoever win, get the tiebreaker and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, make it mean something and make the motherfuckers play.
I even suggested,
they can't because they don't want to play themselves.
They don't want to play themselves. Exactly. It only lasted for a minute in Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
But it was a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
The winner, East, go back, first of all, go back to East versus West.
Yeah.
No more of this captain shit and Star Trek.
Yeah.
East versus West. The winner, they get home court advantage in the championship, regardless of your record.
Right.
Major League Baseball. It be honest, Dave, it worked for a minute. Though I can always say this, it wasn't like MLB's All-Star game was unwatchable, like the NBA's All-Star game. That shit's just unwatchable, guys. So whatever
it's boring.
Yeah,
It's
whatever incentive you try to put in there,
it's very boring.
Yes, it's sickening, guys. Come on, really. And then you got the All-Star weekend.
The whole thing is a circus.
Again, guys, it's another money grab.
Yeah.
Because these cities that host these All-Star games make billions of dollars during these 3 weeks.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know, make $1 billion on a 3-day event.
Exactly.
There you go.
What are we getting?
Nothing. Boring entertainment. Boring.
Nothing.
Boring entertainment. That's what we're getting.
No, maybe if they did like for a fundraiser, it would make mean something.
Right. Let it mean something. If that's more than adequate.
Or, you know, give it to the Wounded Warriors or whatever. I don't know.
But you know what? They're not going to even do that because, first of all, the players don't even care. They don't care.
Right.
Let's keep it a buck. They don't give a shit about that. No. They say, I'm not going to risk injuring myself and playing hard and whatnot. They're not doing that. They're not going to do it. No matter how much you and I and the rest of the room feels about it, whatnot, and other people, other pundits, they say the same thing we're saying or whatnot. They don't care.
It's like the Sippy Cup, guys. A lot of people don't understand. I know this sounds weird. That there's really some basketball guards that watch this shit and say, this ain't good. This ain't right. Somebody got to pay. And guess what? Everybody that won the Sippy Cup championship went to shit right after.
Yeah.
To include our Knicks.
Exactly. I'm about to say. Exactly.
So it's like the basketball guards are saying, yo, live, knock this shit off.
Knock this shit off.
This is not what we intended when we came up with the NBA. And like I said, now we got 4 championships in one season.
It's ridiculous.
Enough. Come on, guys. Serious.
Everybody gets
basketball guards are pissed.
Everybody gets an award, Dom. Everybody gets you participate, you get this. You get an award. You get
Little League.
This is what's happening.
Little League. Everybody get a trophy.
Exactly. Everybody get a goddamn trophy.
Everybody get a trophy.
Filtering down to our children. Yep. Everybody gets an attaboy. Thanks for showing up. You know, really? This is what we're teaching? I'll be honest, guys, and I'm going to stop. I told my kids at T-ball level in baseball, don't ever believe that shit. It's not whether you win or lose. It's how you play the game. And I actually cursed at them. Because guess what, guys? There's a fucking scoreboard in every stadium. So if it didn't matter whether you win or lose, get rid of the scoreboard.
That's
don't ever buy into that shit. And there's little kids playing T-ball looking at me like, I know my dad's in the Army, but he's going a little overboard. My oldest said it one time. Dad, come on now. No. Why is there a scoreboard?
Have you all ever seen that? It was years ago on Saturday Night Live when Peyton Manning was on there, and you gotta YouTube it. There was he was at Asphalt Green in Manhattan, and he had a bunch of kids out there, and he's playing football with the kids. You gotta it was hilarious.
I saw that. That was
that's what Dom sounds.
Come on, think about it, guys. It's weird. This is one thing I can say. I cannot attest to what I did in my career. No, I don't think none of us agree with that shit. It don't have nothing to do with what you did for a living. I did for this shit is crazy. Let's give out another championship trophy. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Why
it's
not?
The participationship.
Yeah,
that's
see, I've always hated that.
What fucking professional? I gotta stop cursing. My wife's gonna be on soon. What major sport league has that many championships?
They don't even have this much. Yeah, I was about to say this is like soccer.
Yeah.
They got all these different leagues and champions, and I don't know what's going on with that.
I can't. Yeah,
but
come on.
But no,
man.
this is not basketball, and then they don't even play.
No,
right.
Matters worse. Yeah.
Right.
They're not even playing hard. They don't. Like I said, they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit. Let me tell you something. I've always hated that. Oh, if you participate, you can get a trophy too. No, keep your fucking trophy.
Keep your fucking trophy.
I don't want that shit. Okay. Matter of fact, if they ever try to push it on me, I'm gonna take it and shove it up the ass. I don't want that shit.
Oh my God.
Because it don't mean nothing. It's the same sippy cup type of shit. It don't mean nothing.
So why am I busting my ass to win? Why am I busting my ass?
How many times did we say that shit? We might be the only 3-4 guys constantly. Me, Dave, Live, you are, and they probably Ronan is.
Yeah.
That looked at this sippy cup shit like. And guess what? The weirdest thing in this shit is, if you win the championship, that game does not count.
Right.
No.
Right.
We could use that. We could use that win right now. Yeah.
That's
so what's
the
use?
Weirdest shit of the weird
What's the
shit.
use? Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What,
Live? We're playing the game.
We're gonna give you a trophy, Live, but you still got 30 wins.
Yes.
What?
Yeah. And somebody tore meniscus in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best thing about the Knicks winning that sippy cup championship is the thumb.
Is the what?
Is the what?
The thumb.
The thumb?
Yes.
What, a thumbs up?
I missed something.
Yeah.
Hart and Brunson.
Oh,
man.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was like, what was on your mind right there, brother?
What's going on here?
Dang. That's why I never got into that patting motherfuckers on the ass and all of that.
Yeah,
that shit is wicked. That shit is wicked.
Hart said this is for Diddy.
I lost my mind. I had to apologize to the guys on Knicks and this because we brought up that I think it was the Mike Brown hugging Draymond Green.
Yeah.
I said I could skip over that because you know why? I can't stand that shit. Period. When did this start? At the end of every game, we got to give dap, give hugs, give kisses. When did this shit start?
Kisses. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
but you know what though? Mike Brown should have knew fucking better, man. Like that shit right there.
Right. To that point, Live, yes. But again,
it was this
is the NBA.
Yeah.
This is the NBA.
Yes.
Everybody wants
absolutely. That's the atmosphere.
Whispering their ears and
so
it's like they all should be in Jersey with Diddy.
We've entered a new era. We've entered a new era of softness. We've entered the era of softness, softy cakes, and all that stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Officially, we've entered that era when you see stuff like that. You see these behaviors and whatnot.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I remember when Isaiah and Magic used to kiss each other on the cheeks.
That's what I was saying. It was Isaiah
and that was bizarre, Reg.
Right. We was talking about that too. That was sus. I was
like, you couldn't just shake hands?
Exactly.
I know you.
First of all, you had one of the illest teams in the NBA that would knock you on your ass coming out the locker room, and y'all are out there kissing.
Exactly.
Really?
That shit don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, man.
Yeah, and it really was sus because the way they fell out, you thought they had been in a relationship.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
and then you got the weirdos that would say they're kissing, and then here comes the HIV thing and the gay community, and your fucking head was, but my head was spinning because I'm thinking the Pistons will whoop your ass at the bus stop.
Yeah.
And these two guys are kissing. Like, really?
Exactly.
Isaiah too. Isaiah used to fight 7 feet cat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just want to know who did they have a meeting before? Okay, next time we play each other, we're gonna kiss each other.
We're gonna kiss.
That's what I'm trying.
How do you even come up with something like that? It's not even like it was an accident.
Hey, listen, it came out of the blue like Jason Hartstone. I don't know.
Oh yeah, listen.
And it kind of progressed to what we're seeing now with this.
Is that what they did in Villanova? That's why they want to stay together?
You know what I miss? Honestly,
I hate to find out what happened there.
Yeah.
What about this?
Yeah.
I miss when the guys used to dress like men. And I see it. Okay.
Now we got these.
Now we're really going back.
Yeah. Okay. They used to dress actually like grown men, professional.
Yeah.
Well, that was Stern too, man. That was Stern. Big up Stern for not letting the the beast out, the wildness out, man. He kept that shit conformed and
but
professional.
live, I will say though, they still were dressing like men. I mean, even though it was,
Yeah.
they were looking like hip hop, and a little thugged out. But you know, nowadays it looks
They
like
weren't wearing dresses.
it looks like the Met. It looks like the Met Gala.
Right.
Yeah. Listen, I hope Miles Turner play every game.
Oh my God!
Yo,
every game left. He has to play because
Miles Turner got to be the worst dressed. Like he get Westbrook. He don't like he him and Westbrook
is up there too. Who's the guy? Who does he play for?
Kuzma.
Not the Nets. Kuzma.
Kuzma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Kuzma.
Yo, bro.
What?
It's like Sashay, Shantae.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
come on.
yeah.
At this point, they got
whoa. I got one even better. I know everybody here watched and live in color.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Men on Film.
Yeah.
Men on Film.
Yes.
Little ass hamburger hat. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like,
It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing.
like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like
that's weird.
that shit don't even make no sense, man. I'm like frilly shorts.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like you cut off some extra drills and man,
that's intentional.
Yeah.
Like you really had to did you put this together and say, oh, I'm gonna kill him today?
Yeah.
You know,
I'm killing him.
I'm gonna put on some flare leg knickers. You know what I'm saying, with a sports jacket and no t-shirt on, and I'm gonna slay these guys. What? No, you're not.
Listen, they should dress like Brittany Griner.
Let's be honest. Guys.
Yeah, right.
All three of us.
Double-breasted Valentino suit.
We're all of a certain age.
Right.
All of us, even Ev. I don't want to call out age, but we're all of a certain age.
I'm 50. I don't care.
Right. It ain't like because of our age we're looking at this shit and saying, what? No. You're looking at this shit saying, what? Because it looks like what? Like Dave said, it's like every game is the Met Gala. I'm expecting somebody to come down the runway with one of them long things following.
Exactly.
It's like your music is always something from Madonna. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you walk down the hallway, it's some type of sachet music. I'm like, come on, son. Stop that.
Even Dennis Rodman wasn't that bad.
No.
And he wore dresses. Yeah. He was never that bad.
Yeah.
And he had son. That's
crazy. Give a PSA to these guys and whatnot. And this is not only to the NBA, but also NFL, any sports, that dresses in this fashion. Drop the stylist. Okay? Drop the stylist.
Shoot him. Shoot your stylist.
Yeah, shoot
your
stylist. Exactly.
You're fired.
Drop that stylist shit. Because that's what they be on. And not to be funny and whatnot, but most of those people in that arena, you know what I'm saying? They kind of wish they watch it.
I don't think men should wear couture. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like leave that shit alone. You know?
You guys should come to Bridgeport. You should see the kids that walk around with their pants down by their middle, like their knees.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it's really like
I know.
I saw a kid on a bike with polka dot drawers on with his pants all the way down his ass. I'm like,
I get it, but at least I hope he doesn't have
never get that.
Like a scoop neck or top of something. I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah. What happened? Like Live was saying, what happened to the suit and hat? You know, they used to have these hats and crisps.
Yeah.
But that was like what, in the 30s?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what I think. What part of the problem is, though?
They wanted to emasculate us. That's what it is.
Well, yeah, that absolutely. But I think also it is the fact that they've taught these kids that you have to be tolerant and accepting.
Yeah.
And so because I work in a school and I've seen the attitudes that they have towards that kind of behavior and that kind of dress would not have that wouldn't fly in the 70s and the 80s.
Oh, you already know.
Not at all.
You know, you wouldn't dare. And so nowadays, I saw. I mean, a couple of years ago, there was a kid who, he wore like a leather skirt and had some flowery blouse on, and the kid said, "Oh, nice shirt."
Wow.
You know, they. I understand about being supportive, but I think they've gotten to the point where they don't even know the difference between, being a supportive friend and the way they enable that kind of behavior. So there's nobody to tell them anymore. Right. No, that's not cool.
You know what, David?
Yeah. And you can't say it no more,
you
guys.
Can't say it. That's it.
No. You'll be called the name.
Right.
Yeah, nobody's going to say that. Nobody's going to say that. Nobody's going to correct them or so-called correct them because, again, you're being anti.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
You're being given you're being branded by being anti.
I did hear some exciting news today. I did hear some exciting news today when it comes to our young people. Alcohol drinking amongst young men has fallen off drastically.
Yeah.
Alcohol sales are down. And somebody said, you know what?
I'm about to ask, what about marijuana?
Well, okay.
Everything is vaping now.
Right. But somebody said, you know what? And we bitched about these young guys playing video games and being on their phones all day.
Yeah.
But they're saving their liver. I was like, that's some weird shit. That's some serious shit. Serious. Yeah. Like, just think if we had that option when we were younger. Again, to your point.
And you're not out in the street. You know what I'm saying? Right. You're not out in the street getting in the wild shit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I had to, that was a choice that I had to make with my son. You know what I'm saying? I got him all them fucking video games. He's a streamer right now. He got his own Twitch channel and all that.
Wow. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But my thing was I didn't want him growing up like I did.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? Because the streets raised me. You understand what I'm saying? And I didn't want him to do that. I was like, you can stay home and you know what I'm saying? And do whatever I can monitor you better here. And then when you want to venture out in the world, I can monitor that now too.
Right.
From the comfort of your home base.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
I didn't drink alcohol, guys, till I went to Germany.
Yeah.
First of all, there's no weed.
That's a different kind of alcohol over there.
Everybody's liable. 90% of us was single. So you would go in somebody's room and the army thought they was doing us a solid and everybody had 2 wall lockers. Like one wall locker was for your army stuff. The other wall locker was for your civilian clothes. But when you went in anybody's room, to include mine, that second wall locker was like the class 6.
Right.
You had your drinks, you had your mixes, you had
your
and that's how I first got introduced to alcohol. I never drank alcohol growing up. I was a weed head. Don't get me wrong.
That's what I did. I did. I was
keep me going. But alcohol, and then again, I hate to blame the army, but at that time, we were going to the class 6 guys. Getting half a gallons of Bacardi for like $2.99.
Yeah. See,
there you go.
Yeah, I mean, we were like, yo, this shit is cheap. We ain't making no real money back then.
Right.
Yeah.
You couldn't smoke weed. Some of the Germans would try to sell you some hash.
They wouldn't let you smoke weed?
Not in the army.
Hell no.
No.
But the big now remember, guys, we're going back to the early 80s.
Right.
2 guys joined.
Right.
Yeah.
In the 80s, like my first tour in Germany, what did we have a lot of? We had a lot of Vietnam vets.
Yes.
They were, excuse my language.
Yes.
They were fucking high 90% of the time. They were still shooting heroin.
For sure.
Wow.
You know what? They were so out of control, guys, that they used to still wear their boonie caps. You know, the jungle hats. They didn't wear hats like us.
No.
And these fucking guys would come to, and you knew what they were because they had a patch. On their right sleeve, from combat. These guys would come to the mess hall. Serious. They would come to the mess hall and a line meant nothing. They walk right by your ass and challenge you to say something.
Yeah, well, yeah. Why and why would you?
Right.
Exactly.
Why would you?
Right.
Go ahead.
I didn't read my homework. When I saw a guy wearing a patch on his right sleeve, the first thing I felt was sorry because I studied Vietnam and I felt sorry. But these guys were so gully.
Yeah.
Seriously, they would get high. They would get high in the fucking motor pool.
Yeah.
They'd be in the vehicle shooting heroin.
So I went.
Wow, that's crazy.
I went through basic training in 1985, and it didn't click until I got older that was only 10 years removed for the last.
Every one of your drill sergeants, Dave, had a patch on his right sleeve.
Yeah, and so it clicked later. I was 20 years old. I wasn't thinking about it, but when I got older, I realized that that's just 10 years.
Yeah.
Even today, what 10 years looks like.
Yeah.
I still think that 1990 was 20 years ago.
Right.
That's how close it was to
but
the
you
last
didn't
two
notice it.
Pulling up. I didn't think about it.
Because what was you 20 then? 25?
I was 20.
I went from there.
That's half your life. That's great.
Remember, every drill sergeant had at least 10, 12 years in.
Yeah, at least.
Maybe 10, whatever. But like Dave said, we're only 10 years removed.
Yeah.
So guess what? Every one of them had a patch.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, these guys are sharp. That was my goal. One day I'm going to beat them. These guys were sharp. When I went to Germany, them dudes that wore that patch.
you ain't fucking
like,
you ain't trying to commit
exactly.
Dave, when you went Dom, let me ask you guys a question. When you went to the service, Dom, were you a New Yorker?
Yes.
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah.
I went straight out of Fort Hamilton.
Yeah, Fort Hamilton. Okay. I gotta tell you, when I went to basic, I was at Fort Gordon in South Carolina. And when they got me off that bus and they found out I was from New York, I was target number one. It got to the point where I must have done 1,000,000 push-ups because every time I turned around, it was like Jones, and I was like, God damn!
Let me funny story. So I was reservist. I went to Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. They used to call it Fort Lost in the Woods in the state of Missouri.
So, like Fort Jackson, slacking.
So it was straight. I mean, it was like, and all of us were from New York, Jersey, and Philly. We all left together and flew out of JFK. We landed in St. Louis, and then we take the bus that takes us to the fort, the base, and it was the first time I ever saw. I'm talking about like straight up rednecks sitting in front of a country store with moonshine jugs, lumberjack jackets on, and they told us don't go off the base because they don't like the army. It's because of all the women, like the army guys. And stuff. So I'm one day, get up in the morning, you go out, you have to do your PTE and then you line up and stuff. And I had washed my fatigues, and I was trying to dry them, but I didn't have them fully dry, and I had to throw them when I go outside. So I wound up catching strep throat. And this was October 1985. I went in September, graduated in November. So this was right in the middle of the 85 playoffs, baseball playoffs. And but each day, my throat was killing me, and I'm going I'm going to the drill sergeants in the morning and saying, "Listen, I'm not feeling well. My throat is bothering me." And of course, they made the obligatory, your throat is bothering you. Made jokes about that. They didn't take it seriously until finally I got admitted to the hospital. So when I got back, my boy tells me, they were scared. They were scared to death because, I could have strep throat, had a high fever. I could have died. And I guess their commanding officers were like, how did you let him go this long. It was like 3 days before I got admitted to the hospital because I kept going back to them. They were like, no, no, no. So then I realized, I said, this whole thing is a game. This whole thing, and I flipped it. So I was no longer afraid because now I saw they were afraid.
Right.
So my first day back, roll call, I'm lined up. Drill sergeant that used to always get on me. He said, you know, everybody's at attention. He said, what's the matter with you, Private? He said, you on drugs? And I looked him right in the eyes and said, only the ones they gave me in the hospital, drill sergeant. And he looked back at me and he had this look on his face. Oh, he got it. And after that, it was cool because I realized all they're trying to do is build you up. So as New Yorkers, New Yorkers, we're hard to break. But you got to because the mindset is it's a team. It's not individuals. So if you go in there, all this individual rah-rah stuff, you know, they can't trust you. They can't count on you. So once I got it, man, basic training the rest of the time was a breeze for me because I understood the game. I was no longer afraid.
Remember, Dave and R, I got a chance to be on the other side.
To
you guys' defense, everybody that wasn't from New York, I remembered. Trust me, I didn't literally pick on somebody. But if you were from Chicago, especially LA,
you hate California.
Yeah, I hated California. And all I could remember is what they did to me because I was from New York.
Yeah.
Run down to the end of the parking lot, put all the rocks you can in your pocket, and I'm running around looking like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
All you see is powder coming out my uniform. so now I'm on that side of the bench.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Oh,
wow.
How did Denzel say? Oh, you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Pelican Bay today, I'm telling you guys, Chicago, LA, Detroit, and Georgia. Because we were in Georgia.
Yeah.
If you were from them fours, man, I'm telling you, I remember what you're saying. Because they knew where you were from. Whether you acted like that or not.
They knew where
They knew.
Because they read.
Of course.
Yeah.
So they already targeted you because like Dave said, we're hard to break. But again, to Dave's point, I did both. And Dave's right. I would like to guess, guys, between both of y'all. By you're the private.
Yep.
By week 6, you caught on.
Oh yeah.
You caught on.
Yeah.
Guess what happened? Yeah. Guess what happens at week 6? You remember week 1 to 6?
Yeah.
You saw drill sergeants everywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
From week 6, you might have saw 2.
Yeah.
You might have saw 3 if you got lucky. You might have saw 3 drill sergeants. Because guess what? We got you to the point where you caught on that it ain't about you. It ain't about you no more. It's about that teamwork and how can you work with Dave to get to the finish line.
Right.
Trust me, it was the greatest feeling for us. Because now I ain't gotta come to work at 2:00 in the morning.
Right.
Fuck y'all, man. Wake up and go.
Yeah.
Remember? Get up and go to shower.
Because you've already bought in.
Exactly.
And it was
the ones
cool.
that didn't, by week 6, they were gone.
They were gone.
Honestly, they were gone, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So it was y'all. And guess what? I always said this. Everybody I've ever seen, y'all, enjoy that. Because no matter how many things you do in the Army, you'll only do that once.
One time.
It's a one-shot deal.
That's right.
So I know it sounds corny, but you know that yelling and screaming by the bus, that was out the window with me.
Oh yeah.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Have fun.
And I noticed
enjoy
that
yourself.
as the weeks progressed or whatnot, they would lay off more and more.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because we got you to where we wanted
exactly.
you to be. And but guess who did that? It wasn't us. It was y'all.
Yeah.
When you
because we would self-correct.
Right. When you caught on to check this out, guys. Remember, I don't want to drill this, but remember up until that time, when Bobby on your left effed up, we all suffered.
Right.
Now, what are you thinking right now? I gotta take care of Bobby.
Right.
I can't be doing this shit for the next 8 weeks.
That's right.
We got to take care of Bobby, whether it's a pillow fight,
right,
shower, whatever.
Yeah, tighten it up.
We knew it was happening.
Yeah,
exactly.
Here we are at week 6.
Yeah.
Guys, let me take this time. Let me get this last topic in, because again, I don't want to conflict.
I forgot we were on a show.
Yeah, Fan Forum is on at 9:30
tonight.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'll try, but it's not a guarantee.
They play the Nets.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really?
And they're destroying them. Yeah, well,
really?
They need to. Speaking of basketball, the Nets, the hell with them. But what is going on with the Knicks, man? What's happening there? Now, even though they're winning tonight against the lowly Brooklyn,
lowly.
So
overall, yeah, go ahead, Dave.
What's going on with the Knicks? It sounds like the opposite of what we just got through talking about. How you go into it and you're not cohesive, and then you come at the end. Well, it seemed like they went backwards.
Well, we didn't even set that up like that. Wow.
Yeah. It just it just made me think about that because they went gung ho. We're going to be the number one team in the East, and all the hype, and they bought in, and then somewhere something happened, and I don't know if they weren't supposed to drink out of the sippy cup. Maybe that's what it is. But they look like crap.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, the competition got better.
Yeah.
Right.
There's teams, and I said this the other night. I actually said it a couple of weeks ago with Av and them. The one team that I kind of sort of feared after I saw what they did to us twice was Philly.
Yeah.
Because guess what? Philly, here's what and it's only me, guys. It has nothing to do with anything. But here was my analogy when I saw them play Philly, and then it kept going. We are the third slowest team in the NBA, without a doubt. Our numbers, we're almost last at every number in February. Field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, rebounding. But the thing when I saw against Philly was these two youngsters were running up and down the court like they were on fire. And we couldn't keep up.
That rookie
you would think that
VJ Edgecombe,
and Maxey.
And
you would think they're going to get tired faster than us, but they weren't.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they would come down on defense, and we're doing the dribble, holding the ball for 22 seconds.
Yeah.
So they're basically resting in place while you're doing this. And as soon as you shot, whether you scored or missed, there they go.
There they go.
And guess what I found out? Bridges and OG are great half-court defenders.
Right.
They can't keep up with this, guys.
No.
Philadelphia gave me a whole different outlook. Serious. That this ain't right. You know, first of all, we were sold a bag of goods that we were going to have better pace and space. That lasted about 2 weeks. Because your pace and space can't just be your pace and space. You got to stop live. You got to stop Dave.
Yeah.
And our defense is horrendous.
Especially horrendous.
These teams are running up and down the court.
Yep.
And come on, guys.
Yeah.
50% of Dallas's starters or regulars didn't even play in that game, and we're down 30. Because what did they do, guys?
Yeah.
They ran down the court. They put up a shot. Fortunately, they were on fire in the first half. Let's give them credit.
Yeah.
They were on fire, but we had no answer. We had no answer on defense or offense.
Right.
And don't think this is what you met Anna. You guys have met Anna.
Yes.
I've known her for years. And she says it's sad to watch because it ain't like these guys are 30 years younger than us.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We just
but they more athletic, like going to Don Point. You know what I'm saying? Like when the shit started to go downhill was when they started meeting teams after the Magic. You understand what I'm saying? The league got better as per schedule. Right? You know what I'm saying? So you take Philly They got Embiid back, and now Edgecombe is moving like Iverson, right? with hops, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you got Spurs coming back in, and they just locking shit down, and then everybody is you got Goodwin on the Suns, who all of a sudden turned into fucking Avery Bradley. You know what I'm saying? Pressure and everything, and bodying everybody, and the league is now allowing the contact, right? You know what I'm saying? And they're not giving us no call, right? So, all of that, man, is a crescendo of bullshit that's on the Knicks. You know what I'm saying? And again, it's a reality check that we not that good. As opposed to the rest of the fucking league. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at Detroit.
Oh, I was getting ready to say that, Dave. They're a different. Let me just say this, Dave. They're a different beast.
Yeah.
Because they could get up and down. They could play defense. They're athletic. And what else are they? They're physical.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, when we beat them last year, they was without Jaden Ivey.
Yeah.
Right. Without Stewart. Durant, the center.
Right. Durant wasn't ascending. Right.
Right. He wasn't. But you know what, guys? They took what they had last year. They put that stuff in a bottle. Because guess what? When they blew out the Knicks, they blew them out in every aspect. Physicality, rebounding, shooting, threes. And Cade Cunningham, I don't know if I told live or somebody, this guy just makes it look too easy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Dave. He just makes basketball look too easy.
Yeah.
They played that game with a chip on their shoulder, Dom.
Ooh.
They had a point to prove, and they showed their point.
And you know what the point was? You remember, guys, it wasn't that long ago. None of us won a home game.
Right.
In that series, nobody won a home game. Where were they playing at when they smoked the Knicks?
At the Garden.
In Detroit.
Oh, excuse me.
Detroit. Wasn't they in Detroit?
Yeah.
My bad.
I think it was in Detroit, wasn't it?
I think so.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think it was at home. And they smoked us from the opening bell. The game was over by the second quarter. Be honest, even though we're all Knicks fans.
Yeah.
But when you watch the game, David, I know you want to talk about. When you watch that game, guys, you were like, sound like Tupac. Payback. I knew you from way back.
Yeah.
They were ready.
Yeah.
They were ready.
Scary.
Dom is no, it's cool. I was just mentioning that. Dom, you pretty much said what I wanted to say.
In the East?
I think they are.
I think they're the best. I hate to say this because it pains the shit out of me.
No,
I think Philly's the second best.
I think
because they have the best backcourt in basketball.
Yeah, no, it's Detroit, Philly for me, and then fucking Boston.
I was about to say Boston because Boston is third right now. If I'm not mistaken.
Here's the scary thing, guys.
Boston is second, I think.
Oh, they're second?
Yeah.
I don't know how it pans out tonight, but before the night started, the Knicks were closer to the play-in than they were first place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Yeah, the skid was crazy, man. The skid was like,
the skid.
Yeah, it was like we need fucking Nets tonight, and it still ain't rectified. That's only gonna give you a little shot in the arm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You beat the Nets, guys. You beat the Nets. If you was gonna make a statement, you'd have made it against the Mavericks because they're not as bad as the Nets, but they were hurt. They was a wounded duck too.
No, you should have made it against the Suns.
Right,
because the Suns, I don't want to call them. They a hot team, you know what I'm saying? But that's who you make the statement against.
But here's the
right? They beat your ass the first time.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? You're supposed to come back and beat them.
No.
Right? That's where I think the shit fell off the fucking wheel.
But losing is one thing, but it's the way that they I mean, they just look like
absolutely
whatever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they look like Cinderella after midnight. I don't know, like what the.
And I know a lot of people don't like to hear it, but again, Anna, who's a crazy Knicks fan, she spelt it out. She said everybody on this team, other than Clarkson, was on this team last year.
Right.
There's only one elephant in the room.
Right.
And that's
no, but in saying that, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the bench didn't get dramatically better.
No,
they might have got worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I hate to say it, man, but fucking Achua is a defensive juggernaut up against fucking Yabusele. right? And we can argue that he's better than fucking Diawara and
Oh, he is.
And
He
the
is.
other Party.
But
Right, so
again,
you got these perimeter defensive guys that we had last year. What was the point guard we had? Bridges man, little mousy dude.
Cam,
right? Campaign plays all kind of hard defense, right? Precious play defense, right? Man, it might not be the best in the world, but he play it. All of a sudden now you got Clarkson, who's a fucking sieve. You know what I'm saying? Kolick play hard, but he can't hold nobody. Right? You know what I'm saying? And again, y'all Hot Party and fucking Diawara. Diawara the only one that can actually play some fucking D at this on this level on this team. Right? We got worse, and then the starting five turned into fucking divas. Like Bridges has regressed. Like I got to change my fucking shirt. Damn, we need them picks back. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Because he's the worst. He's one of the worst ones. If you understand what's happening, his point of attack defense, he doesn't do it at all.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker's dead last. He's top 3 in offensive efficiency to the basket, right? Right, so closer to the basket, he's like the third best motherfucker in the whole league.
You know what's sad?
He only.
No, I'm sorry, Lai.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But he don't take enough shots for that shit to mean nothing.
Yeah.
Right, and he's dead last in free throws. Out of 113 motherfuckers that play starter minutes, he the dead fucking him and Royce O'Neal.
Wow.
Dead last in the fucking league. They don't because he's not aggressive on the offensive side or the defensive side. Like it ain't just Cat. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just him. It's fucking Bridges letting motherfuckers in the paint. And here go another number, and I'm gonna land this shit. The fucking Knicks allow some of the most in paint offense in the fucking league.
Wow.
Right. So you know our me and Dom used to talk about this shit all the time. Trade that motherfucker Robinson for a bag of Utz. Right? Because you know what I'm saying, that the one trick, right? The offensive rebounds is I mean, how much can we rely on that, or how much is that a good thing for us if we not scoring 300 points?
Well, see, I was just about to talk about Robinson because I know Robinson has been hurt a lot, but when I've seen him out there, he looks like the only one that's hustling and doing all that dirty work. If he had a team that was playing around him, you know, he's not the guy that you're going to depend on. But defensively and on the boards, what he contributes, if he had the other guys playing at their optimum selves, you know, he's by himself. He looks like out there half the time,
and he's in a contract year.
He's playing like it.
To Live's point, I had come again, guys. I hate to do this because we're Knicks fans, but we got to be honest.
Yes.
I started thinking like Live. Some of these guys think they're better than they are.
Yes.
I don't care that we traded 5 draft picks for you, gave you a good contract like OG. I'm slowly but surely starting to think OG's a half-trick pony. I won't call him a one-trick pony.
You're right.
Because like I said, in today's NBA, Eli brought up a great point. After Orlando, who's beefy, play physical, when that went away, what did we start playing, guys? Athletic team. We're going to get up. We're going to run. We know, first of all, your 2 best players are your 2 worst defenders. So we're definitely going to go right at them. We're definitely going to do that. But your 2 best defenders can't catch us.
Right.
You know, it's sort of like that movie, Catch Me If You Can. And we can't catch
and they choose their spots on defense when they want to play.
Yeah, we can't catch these guys, man. Serious. They're running up and down the court. Come on, the Knicks turned Christie into Jerry West the other
night.
Because our perimeter defense sucks. And again, going back to live with the Bridges thing, he's the biggest fallacy to me. Because I think for some reason, why every time you score, you're either pointing at their bench or our bench. Get back down court. You have a hard enough time keeping up with these dudes, and now you want to sit there and play showboat because you hit a 3-pointer.
Right.
Really? Again, there's always going to be a difference in coaching styles. But for some reason, I think the Knicks fell victim to this guy is too friendly. This has always been the knock. Please don't take this the wrong way.
Yeah.
I like Thibodeau. I think he should have came back, given this one last year. But anybody that knew this guy knew he was too friendly. He's a great dude. That's what you always hear about him.
Yeah.
He's a great dude. He's a great guy. He's not a good communicator. Y'all heard the stories. He got fired 5 games into the season with the Lakers because they was running amok. They were substituting themselves in and out the game.
Yeah.
And Kobe was Kobe. He was the ringleader.
Yeah.
Who's going to question Kobe? Because Kobe looked at this guy and said, he really don't know what he's doing. And again, other than Cleveland, his first trip with Cleveland, other than that, his shelf life has been 2.5 years. Again, you sold me a bag of goods live that we're going to have pace and space. Well, we was 26th in pace. You was 23rd. And you probably had the fastest basketball player on the planet, De'Aaron Fox. And you were 23rd. So, and I think some of these Knicks are sitting back and saying, until Dave gets in my grill, like Thibodeau would do, and another thing Thibodeau would do, I don't know how he got away with it, guys. How did Thibodeau cuss out the refs for 3.5 quarters and never get a technical?
Because he was right when what the fuck he was absolutely positively right.
Yeah, well, they understood that was his love language.
And then he walked away. And the referee would look at him like, now what he's saying, that's just him? I don't know.
Well, you know what it is, too? I think if you develop that reputation of, listen, this is what you're going to get with him. They go and, the refs have their pregame meetings, too.
Right.
And so they know who's coaching, and they know what it's all about. And they know that he's not going to, just disrespect you. He's going to curse because that's what he does. But now, if you're somebody else who does it, and then you say something, then it's going to draw that attention. So I think that's why he got away with it, because he was consistent.
You know what else I think is killing the league, and not just the Knicks? The Knicks do it a little too much with the bitching after every call.
Man,
but you want every play reviewed.
Yeah.
And then when the play does get reviewed, it takes 2 weeks for them to come back with a call.
Yeah,
that's killing the game too. But the Knicks are going crazy with this.
Yeah, I saw a cat doing that the other day. Every time. Well, first of all, he was beating the hell out of what's his name, Powell.
Yeah.
He was kung fu fighting that motherfucker.
Yeah.
He looked like Draymond Green.
Yeah. I mean, everything. Doing all this stuff to him, and then he gets hit, and then he's looking for
flailing, exactly.
Yeah. Meanwhile, they showed like 3-4 consecutive plays that Powell got whacked.
Guess who the Knicks play next?
Who that?
Philly.
Okay. Yeah. No. We need that right there. That's the game we need. We need that game.
Is that here or Philly?
Right now we got. I guess we won tonight, so we'll be 8 games above 500, right?
Right.
We have sub 500 today.
Yeah.
500 next game. Sub 500. And I don't think we're in the position, guys, to go 2-2.
No.
One of them above 500 teams got to be the fall guy. We can't go 2-2 because that means we just beat lesser competition.
Right.
I mean, you play who's in front of you. I get it.
Of course.
Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But guess what, guys? Philly's 2-0 against the Knicks.
Yep. And both wins at the Garden.
Yeah. Both wins were at the Garden.
Okay, so they're Philly.
Yeah, they are.
So
It's our first Saturday primetime game.
So the Knicks are it's the end of the third. They're up by was it 32?
It's still the third quarter.
It's the end of the third. 88-56.
Yep.
End of three.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But like again, let's be real. The last 3 years, we've been in the hole until we got to the Nets, and then went on these incredible runs and shit. I had the numbers for that shit, but each year that we ran up against the Nets, we was on a losing streak. You know what I'm saying? Wow. So like sometimes you need to play the fucking schedule, right? And the remedy come on your fucking schedule. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you know it is that, but we need a barometer game. We need to know, like because again, the whole beginning of the year, we was fucking with we was beating sub 500 teams. Okay, and we wasn't playing nobody. And like I said, you play Philly and you play fucking Orlando with these big ass squads and these athletic squads and shit, and you realize that we got plotters. I was, you know what I'm saying? Like 3 of our starting 5 cannot play no fucking D. You know what I'm saying? That's Bridges, that's fucking Cat, that's fucking Brunson. You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be a problem.
And I hate to say the weird thing is, you got to look at how the hell is Boston doing what they're doing? How the hell is Toronto doing what they're doing? And again, here we are, closer to the play-in than we are where we thought we were supposed to be conference champions.
Mm-hmm.
Think about
that. Can I
say
something else too? I think we one of the last teams where your budget determine your standing in the team. You know what I'm saying? Because I think after the CBA, you know what I'm saying, they restructured, they put all these aprons and pots and pans in the fucking contracts and shit where you could trade and the budgets and shit. Like, if you see what's happening now, the resurgence of contact defense is using these first and second year guys, these 6'7", 6'8" guys, these athletic and hungry guys. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the people that beat us yesterday, fucking Bridges and OG make more than the whole fucking team. The other day. Just two of our players make more money than the whole fucking I think bench or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they whipped our ass. So, you know, it's crazy, but you know, we kind of like the league kind of overpassed us in like 2-3 years into our plan. Like, it started changing the contact. We not getting no fucking calls. The athleticism, we got a whole squad full of guards and shit. You know what I'm saying? And now it's our heart too, because we ain't got no heart. You know, we don't punch back.
Can I ask a question?
Please.
Sure.
This is just, y'all watch the games more than I do, but this is just a question. Like at the beginning of the season, y'all were talking about like the Knicks would possibly get to the conference finals and stuff like that.
Yeah. Some cats are going championship or bust. Yeah.
I didn't think that.
No.
Yeah, me neither.
To me personally, I think the Knicks' talent level is. I think that whatever system we're playing last year on Thibodeau, maybe they reached the end game with that. But some of these other teams, I think they got better talent than the Knicks.
Yeah,
I look at
without a doubt.
Look at Toronto. Yeah. I've always liked Brandon Ingram. I thought Brandon Ingram was very underrated.
As far as the bucket is concerned, no doubt.
But that's just the question I want to ask y'all. Do y'all think like the Knicks' talent is overrated compared to some other teams? Like Boston has been together for a while. You got Jaylen Brown.
But we got better.
I think somebody said it earlier. Like, I think the Knicks and the Knicks fan base drunk the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Like we drunk the Kool-Aid. We came into the season you know, like thinking we championship. And we didn't see none of the league yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We didn't see, we heard what people was doing, and even now the analysts and as Knicks fans, not used to that shit. We used to be in the butt of the joke. Right? So now all of a sudden, like this year, last year, incoming season, everybody's projecting we gonna win the East, and because of these motherfuckers is hurting and we're East, and the Knicks is this and the Knicks is that, and again, even as fans and even as skeptical as I be, you eat that shit. Right, but to your point, like we damn near playing team on well, we definitely today we a fucking playing team, right? But we when we was winning all of them fucking games, when we saw the Spurs might have been 4th or 5th, and we had the same record in the West.
Yeah. But
right? So we was middle of the pack when we was beating that, when we were supposed to be beating world beaters.
But I think
we was really not that good.
The Knicks, well, the problem I think is that they were victims of a really hot start. And so now so I think Dom, you said that they would be, if they win tonight, 8 games over 500. Well, they only that because they had such a crazy, start. But they're kind of like falling back to this is who they really are. And so yeah, that's why it feels like such a drop off.
Right.
Would you call these the dog days of the season?
Oh,
they
it's
say
something.
it because we're right beyond the halfway mark. But to Dave and Live's point, because of the weakness of the schedule and a lot of injuries to the other team, especially Orlando.
Yeah.
We went, guys. Guys, I'm into numbers. We went from a +9 during that stretch. That's points for and points against. We was a +9. What do you think we are today?
-0.
No, +3.
+3? Oh, that's bad. Yeah. I mean, compared to where we was.
Right. Exactly. And again, you're scoring, but you ain't stopping.
No.
Right.
You're scoring, but you can't get back after you score. And that's the weird thing about the Knicks. Because you're so methodical on offense that you would think, damn, Live, I know I ain't shooting the ball. I might as well get my ass back on defense a little early, right?
Right.
That part.
You ain't shooting. Chuck Mangione, whatever Live calls him, he's going to dribble the ball for 23 seconds. So I'm chilling. I'm I got me a break. I might as well, coast back down the other end of the court because I know they're getting ready to start flying down the other end. But they don't even do that right.
No.
It's like, and I hate to say this because I was all in on Brunson, but too many people are standing around.
Right.
Yeah.
There's too much. And it's becoming like, again, this is why their numbers, their field goal percentage, 3-point percentage. First of all, they're shooting too many threes for a team that don't have no real knockdown 3-point shooter. But that being said, your numbers are so low because there's too many occasions where he's dribble, and then there's 3 seconds on the clock. He throws the shit out to Live. Now Live got to throw up a Hail Mary.
Throw a contested. The dude that saw me already in my back pocket.
Yeah.
He's throwing it to me.
Right.
So it's a lot of things, guys, and I hate. This guy is not the answer. You can say what you want. Here's the funny thing, and I always said it, guys. Even though I liked him, he's gone now. My only discontent with what happened is if you're gonna fire somebody like that took you from the doldrum, you had better be hiring somebody within 2 days. You had to have somebody on that target list that, hey, Live is the guy. Matter of fact, we were probably cheating before we fired Dave, and we were already talking to Live.
Yeah.
But you went how long before you signed the coach?
I believe that.
And you embarrassed the hell. You embarrassed the hell out of us as an organization because your first 3 or 4 coaches you tried to get,
you tried to coach them. Yeah,
they had jobs.
Exactly.
So all of a sudden, at the 24th hour, it was like, "Hey, Dave, you want to coach?"
Yeah.
And Dave said, "Shit, I ain't doing nothing. Why not?"
Yeah, why not? Exactly.
You couldn't have waited that long.
No, they shouldn't have waited that long.
Oh, it made me think they didn't know what they were doing.
Can I say something real quick? Because I know you got to shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
Just real quick. It's going to be about 10 below zero Friday night.
God damn.
Can everybody in the north please keep an eye out for people who tie dogs to the trees? You know, cats can defend themselves. They can find a warm spot. But if you see where somebody leaves a dog in a car and you see it or something, just say something to somebody.
That's crazy.
That's
it happens a lot here in Bridgeport.
It happens a lot in Bridgeport.
Yeah, that and check on your elderly.
Especially that. Because I hate to say this, because there's some of us borderline right there. But it's like the older you get, the more you think, Like me and Live, for example, we live in the South. This is like, to us, it's like, yeah, it's cold. It might do this. But we know next week it's going to be 58 degrees again.
The next morning. It might be 30 tonight, you know what I'm saying? But it's going to be 60 by 2 o'clock.
Our mindset is, again, we've been living here a little while. Our mindset is like that of, not just because of our age, but our mindset is like, man, we know this.
Exactly.
But you guys,
Hey, listen, I'm in New York and I know what it is. And
is it that cold there, guys?
It is.
Yeah, bro.
So tomorrow is supposed to be the nicest day of the week. And then it's going to
Friday.
Be like,
it's going to be like 35 to 40 mile an hour winds.
Right.
So
That's crazy too.
Please don't
drive. Actually warmed up, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Jack Frost holding a family reunion in Brooklyn.
Guys,
you know what's scary? Yeah. We don't have plows.
Why
not
would
at
you?
all. Not
why
at
would
all.
you? Don't have
why would you?
Trucks.
Not at all.
Why would you? Exactly.
We sooner say, all right.
But at the same time,
everybody's on lockdown. You get caught out. You get
see. That's what I'm saying. At the same time, if it starts snowing in your area, it's shut down.
They shut down. Yeah.
Like quick. Okay.
I'll tell you what. Funny story before we go. And again, I've been to many cold places, but I'm in Texas. I'm in Fort Hood, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
And my TV went black. And I heard this voice. This is Sergeant Rodney Jones from 3 Corps Operations Center. Fort Hood will be closed tomorrow morning. I'm like, closed? Who closes the Army?
Yeah.
Guys, it was like 36 degrees the next morning. They got a little bit of freezing rain.
Oh, wow.
Right.
And we'll get back to you when this is ending. 2 days later, come back over to TV. If you're an essential person, please report to your unit.
Right.
Essential. Who in the Army is not essential?
Exactly.
Go back to work 2 days later.
All of y'all.
Yeah, it's like 48 degrees, and you're like, but I never saw that before. I've been to Fort Drum, where Ev is talking. Y'all know where Fort Drum is. It's in the mountains of New York, near Canada. It averages like a minus 100 degrees and 2 inches of snow a day.
For sure.
They never shut that mother.
Yeah, I can't imagine being in Buffalo right now. That's just crazy.
Oh God. Oh God.
Yeah. Well, Buffalo gets a lot of snow.
Yes,
but actually Syracuse.
Oh yeah,
because they get the wind drifts.
Exactly.
Because my son went to school in Buffalo. And
Fort Drum is
on
a good day 45 minutes from Syracuse.
Yeah.
And they they have that Thousand Islands where they got all these little islands everywhere. And you constantly get that lake effect.
Yeah.
Like when I first got there, I'm like, yo, they invested billions of dollars in this joint. Why didn't they put a dome over this place? Sprinkle some snow every day.
Right.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
You're driving on the tank trail, guys. And they ain't no tank trail.
Hold on. I gotta shut it down because I want to get a chance with the Knickerbocker Ave.
But the game is still on, Ave. I mean,
I'm looking at. I'm looking
do it till after the game.
Well, I'm looking at the X spaces. It seems like they there.
No.
They there.
Well, maybe because it's a blowout.
Yeah, maybe.
They're on already.
I'm looking right
Yeah,
at
they
it.
probably jumped on early because it's a blowout.
Yeah,
Are you
I'm
going
looking
on
right at
live?
it.
Yeah. Over on X, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll hop on. Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right.
I'll probably
All right,
check you over there.
This was
See you
so much
later.
more fun.
All right.
people.
All right, y'all.
I
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you
everybody.
all. Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Next week,
Peace.
let's do it again.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
Good
Yes,
night.
sir.
And